Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. Welcome back, welcome back. How you doing? Good, I hope. Today's last day of this rotation. I will do we'll do this way next time for the exiles. We'll do exile banished, exile hellhorned, etc. Sorry, I will say I gotta apologize to the guy who's been asking for a little fade. It is gonna be a while still. I'm sorry to say. But sure, she'll be here soon. Before you know it, in 10 days. Alright, let's run it up. A little Rector today. I think Melting is one of the worst clans in this game overall. Now, thankfully, we get a good clan to go with it. And so why is Melting bad? Let's talk about that before we get into it. Melting has a really good support and has really no way to contribute anything meaningful other than their support, right? Dripfall, maybe best card in the game. You have Engulfed in Smoke, you have Mortal Entrapment, you have... there's probably another one. I mean, Reforming in general isn't bad, right? So you have all of these really good tools, but the problem is that their units are kind of terrible. Now, funnily enough, their units are terrible is equivalent to they don't have a sweeper, but it's not 100% true because the reason their units are terrible is, I haven't done, I'm gonna delay the guides. I will do probably like a tier list or a guide thing for the common or the default clans, but I'll probably wait until the actual release of their update, right? Because they're getting the big balance pass anyway. But if you go look at these units, right? This unit is awful. These two can't do shit. Like, they're really good, but they're not killing anything. This unit's terrible, and this unit's terrible, right? So the only unit you have that has any real play is Wickless Baron, and Wickless Baron can't play into Savagery because there's not enough enemies for him to kill. Wickless Baron is good into Entropy and Corruption because he can see a lot of harvests on their little shitters, but there's not enough to harvest on the final boss of Savagery. So a little bit of trouble for this clan. However, thankfully, we get Lazarus League, who has many good options. Pincushion is one of them. Let's go. Anyway, enough yapping. Siphon Archeon, Savagery Seraph, and we get Fire's Greed. A really nice opener. Pincushion with Exile League, also great. You want to play Shadow Sheath here? I actually think Odie's Totem is not terrible if you don't have a high cost of deployment, and this is not really a clan combo who needs a lot of deployment. So you can play Odie's Totem. You can also play Shadow Sheath just because it's fine. But I'll do Odie's Totem here. I think it's cool. And we will play... I have a Burnout Extender, so you can play Burn Bright. I think Accumulator is also okay, but Accumulator is better if you have access to a Sweeper. And you do have access to a Sweeper here with Test Subject Alpha, to be fair. But I think Burn Bright's just a little safer in the early game. Now, the most important thing to me in this one is maximizing Pincushion scaling. He might be our whole plan. So we'll just play him there. And I want to play middle floor Rector as a result so that I can just load up all of my losers to die. I think something like this. Now I'm going to take some curses for this, but we drew Wicklash so there's no justice, basically. This is a slight misplay. I should play Rector bottom floor so that I can kill all of the curse enemies here. Slight error on my part, but that's okay. We'll do... Let me play Pseudoscience, because if it spikes, yeah, that changes the play a little bit. If it spikes, it means I play Drag here and Erratic Assistant bottom floor. And then we're just going to go ahead and power up our guy. Some people have asked me, by the way, and this is something that I am now aware that I do, but I never talk about, because sometimes I don't play these Charms of Despair in this fight, especially if I'm just playing top floor. Sometimes when you're in this fight, you go, oh, well, I'm not going to get anything out of these. Like, I'm not going to draw my deck a second time anyway, so I don't bother playing them. That happens sometimes, and if you ever see me do it, that's why. I think I might have just lost a... an equip. Did I? No. It's okay. You go here. And then we'll give you a Spear Steward, and I should buffer this hit, probably. Uriel is about to tear me up. I do not win this with Rector, I don't believe. Although he is... Damn, 325, that's a lot of HP. Good luck, Rector. We can throw him a Shield Steward. If he wins this with a Shield Steward, though, it's kind of bad. Because I want to maximize here. But this might be wrong. I think I should have enough damage. It's worth taking the risk, I think. I don't think I need to be too scared here of your AL, and I was right, we are just barely enough. Perfect. And it is good to go in and get the full value. Not a big deal. Pseudoscience is nice here. I put it in its own tier in the Lazarus League tier list, right? I said pseudoscience is bad, and it is pretty bad. But it's nice here because pseudoscience, I don't care what it gives to Rector, everything is fine. It falls off a bit later, but we're not going to play Reanimate most likely. Mortal Entrapment's good. I think I don't want to play it for an Ember though. I might prefer Purifying Cleanse here just for Rector. It's a nice early game pickup. Maybe we get to play some sort of burnout line. I like... Twisted Assistant and Sanguine Assistant are both good. People say that you can just play Twisted Assistant plus Test Subject Alpha and win the game. I think that's not true into Savagery though. I think that's propaganda. And again, he comes with an Ember. I actually kind of prefer Sanguine Assistant. It's just so much safer in the short term. I don't like Twisted Back that much, to be honest with you. Yeah, in this spot is Go Lazarus League because we just finished talking about how everything in Remnant Banner is useless. The money making is good, but I have Pyre's Greed, so I don't need to make money, so we'll just go over to the right. Hold over. Hulking Mass Makeshift Golem. These are not good. This is not what you want to see here. These are very not good. This might just be a skip. It's maybe Makeshift Golem just because it's probably better than Train Steward, but it's like close, honestly. I don't know if I think it's true. I'll take him, but I'm not sure I think it's true that he's better than Train Steward. We could play Holdover -1 Wicklash. I kind of want to play Holdover Pseudoscience. Although holding over cards in this deck is kind of meaningless after the first draw. I'm going to do Holdover Wicklash. Holdover Pseudoscience is just insane. And I'm going to make a lot of extra money in these fights, so I'm going to go ahead and reroll for probably -1. Just to be safe on the Wicklash. Because this card is decent, I would say. Mark of Invasion, and my guy is 27-27, so he'll be fine. I think this is a position where, first of all, notice that this is a haste combat, because I almost didn't see that. This is probably a position where you just sack the top floor and tank the damage for money, but I don't know if I think that's true. I think it's enough to play Pincushion. I guess I could play Makeshift Golem. I was going to play Shield Steward, but you could do Makeshift Golem instead. And Rector bottom floor. This is a haste combat. I saw it out of the corner of my eye when I pressed start. I barely noticed. Oh, I can send these to die middle floor. And then plant my drags. Let's see what's in the Pseudoscience. Reanimate 1? Cool. Yeah, so I'll take a little bit of damage up here. I think it's maybe even worth it to throw up a drag and just minimize completely. It's like the damage to money value is interesting to work out, but I think this is about right. I am okay with that. I have no AoE, so maybe I get like Pseudoscience spikes. No, so I'm gonna tank a bit of damage here. How much is this? 3, 6, 9, 13, 19? Eh. So be it. You're here. But it's funny how different it is, because like I take 19 damage here on like Heart of the Pact or Pyre Savagery. GG. I think it's over. We're gonna struggle. 19 damage on Pyre's Greed. It's pretty good. I'll take the money. It's not that bad. I don't think Rector wins Relentless on his own. So I'm going to go ahead and place these Erratic Assistants behind, because we want to mitigate Pincushion's damage taken here as a result. Okay, we're going to leave this place very rich as long as we leave this place. There's a lot of damage to take, but I take it willingly. Drag buffers this hit. Probably drag buffers. Oh, he's burning out. I was like, why is he dying? He's burning out because I bottom decked all 3 of my burnout cards. This can happen. It can happen to you. There's nothing you can do about it. I even took an extra burnout card. Thankfully, Pseudoscience bails me out, but this is actually pretty bad. I think this puts me in a much, much worse position than I had originally anticipated. I should probably place a shield steward. No, this is a mistake. I must undo here. I apologize, but I must undo here. I was a little too slow, because in my mind, I could tell that there was something wrong with that, but I couldn't figure out what it is. I need to place a dreg here and a shield steward here. But it doesn't have to be a shield steward here, it can be anything here. It's gonna be a shield steward here. Yeah. It can be anything. I can't put the dreg bottom 4. And this is actually still a misplay. Yeah, I didn't get punished for it, thankfully. But if I bottom decked completely on Sanguine Assistant, this would have been a mistake. We can get some damage through, at least. How much burnout do you get? You're gonna need a lot of damage to kill Mr. The Wall. I should check Pseudoscience first here. Okay, it wasn't Lifesteal. If it was Lifesteal, I should have played Sanguine Assist. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have died anyway. Should I hold over this Whiplash? No, I kind of just want to draw Pseudoscience, to be honest with you. This drag. We could use this drag to buffer a hit. That's kind of nice. If I drew Purifying Cleanse here, though, it would have also been really good because we could kill the Savage Spearman. I think I use this drag to tank a hit here. Is the line. Yeah, super unlucky combat. Really, really bad draw. I don't think I did anything wrong. Just a little unfortunate. Alright, Pseudoscience. Lifesteal 2, I accept. Oh, make sure we do these in the right order. Yeah, that's important. You can Whiplash. And I should just Purifying Cleanse that guy. Because I want to guarantee this Pseudoscience draw. Because the spikes here changes the landscape quite heavily. Oh well. Do these guys buffer more hits than a Shield Steward? I'm not sure. I think we're okay here. We're not okay here. And I bottom decked. Ooh, icky. Alright, let me run this one back. My apologies, but I do have to restart battle. I made a few mistakes here that I need to clean up. All of this is the same. I don't want to change the RNG. All of this goes the same. I just need to fix how I played this a little bit. So I played Pseudoscience here. I got Reanimate. I played Erratic Assistant. We can just do this, right? We can just play Erratic Assistant like this. No, you know what? I played the middle for. Alright, my fault. I want to get this first turn the same, but I want to change one thing. I want to put the drag down bottom 4, just to save a little bit. But yeah, this might be the classic Rector bottom deck. Maybe I should be buffering, but no, it's fine. I don't think I would ever buffer damage here. I'll just take the extra hit. I didn't even really think about the fact that Rector could bottom deck here. It didn't cross my mind until it was too late. You're here. And then you go here. And then we're gonna go Scissor Hands, Scissor Hands. What do I do with this one? I think I just put it top floor. And that's fine. Take a bunch of damage. It would be pretty fitting if I lost my streak in Fight 2 to just going to the magic shop instead of to the steel shop. That would be a pretty funny way to go. Yeah, this draw is quite bad, I must say. But the main reason I'm playing it this way is that I have room now to block damage to get Rector maybe a life or 2, but I don't think it actually makes a difference when you start to think about it a little more. Why am I sacrificing that guy? I have no idea. This should go up here. I kind of just don't even want to play these. Maybe I should play one. I'll play the Spear Steward. They're all kind of the same when you get right down to it. So Sanguine Assistant is here. You never... Wait, no, you can. So if I go Pseudoscience, it spikes. You could live a hit, but it doesn't matter. So what I want you to do is get these spikes into the Spearman here. That's the goal now. And then I block this hit of 4, and I don't play this Whiplash. You could play this Whiplash for the little damage hit. Really annoying fight, I must say. Lots of ugly fight twos lately. You're here. Not that you get anything for it. And then we go Scissor Hands, Tooth, Shield Steward. Should I put the Shield Steward with the Tooth instead? I think so. Well, he's gonna have 2 lifesteal. Yeah, I should. Sorry, undo. I've already had to restart the battle. I'll undo as well. I may as well. I'm not down to pivot completely into being like no reset, no undo. That shit's just not really me, if I'm being honest with you. 33, it's 5 burnout, and then you'll get 2 more from the Whiplash, so you'll have plenty of burnout to play Whiplash Purifying Cleanse here. You may as well. And now we should see ourselves leaving this fight alive. Yeah, just barely. Had to do a little min-maxing is all. It all makes sense, and it is pretty reasonable on how we play this fight through. I just didn't... Honestly, I didn't think about what if Rector burns out. I took 3 burnout cards, and there's just no way I bottom deck all 3 of them. It didn't even cross my mind in this 25 card deck, and yet, here I am. Once again, watching my idiot Rector burn out. Fucking hate this champion. For a little bit too, I was like, oh, this champion is cool. Nah, this guy's a piece of shit. I hate this guy. I refuse to pick another Purifying Cleanse for him, though. I don't care. Potion Kiss, Sanguine Assistant. I'll take another Sanguine Assistant. I think that's fine. 28 damage in that fight is quite a bit. But we're not fighting the Pyre Hunter. I need to go to the Steel Shop. And we just hope that it's not trash. Multi-Strike is good. I think Legion of Wax is terrible. This unit's like conceptually really cool, but he is really bad right now, I feel. So we'll play Wickless Tycoon. I think Wickless Tycoon is pretty good, especially with all the units dying. And we're gonna play this run through Pincushion, for sure. So Pincushion, multi-strike. Does he want quick? Not really. Probably Titanite, because he's gonna tank a bunch of damage. And quick doesn't help a ton. Could do plus 20. I think I'll roll one time here. Well, let's go plus 20 on the dude. And let's roll one time. You know what I would like to point out as well? I think Odie's Totem was a bad choice here in hindsight because my whole deck is free. It was not the right choice. I would like to apologize for my error. Okay, 2 options here, Titanite or Smidgestone. Smidgestone's kind of cool with Pincushion. Let's see what the duplicate lineup is like. Am I blind? No, there's just none. Wow. Wow, what the... There's not one until this here? Whoa. That's kind of fucked up. And they're both at steel shops as well. Eek. Okay, so, in some cases, I think you could maybe hold out here. And maybe I could hold out here if I go reanimate Makeshift Golem. What do you think? Because I would like to hold out for another multi-strike, since I am not likely going to be willing to go double steel shop at the end of the run with all of my units upgraded already. Really unfortunate run so far. Not a lot of niceness in this one. Now, all of that being said, I think reanimate Makeshift Golem should be enough to let me hold out, because I will probably get another multi-strike on this guy. I would say it's fairly likely. And then with 3 hits and 2 of them, I should have enough damage for Seraph. No, really? I guess it's fine to play Makeshift Golem like this. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna do this anyway. So the question is, should I Titanite Pincushion to be safe, or should I greed for savagery? Well, let's do a little bit of reasoning. Let's say we get everything right, and we get, let's say an average of 7, but it might be 8, but it's probably 7. Let's say an average of 7, so plus 21 per fight. Let's say that. 21, 42, 63, 84 after Kale. That'll be when we get our duplicate. So he will be... Where is he? 84 plus 42 is 122, 126 times 2. Oh my god, this is terrible. 3 pincushions will not kill double heavies in this run, most likely. Okay, I think we might have some foundational problems here going into Savagery Seraph, I must say. So what are we going to do about it? Well, we're not going to take Titanite because what we've just come to the conclusion of there is that I do not have the long-term staying power. That's what I just figured out. You know, large mystery box here. I don't have anything for Jack in the Box. I don't need the removals. And the small gift box, I don't think I have spells. I have a bunch of extra energy. Large mystery box, hit me. Hook me up here, G. I think this run's really frightening. I think we are definitely weaker now and later. Like, we're weak in the early game, and we're going to be weak long-term here. So we need something to go right. And most likely what we want is multi-strike and then, like, 3 pincushions. So I probably will end up taking space, which is icky for sure. But the big thing in our favor here is we're going to be rich. We're going to get a lot of money in this run, and that is a very big value point. Oh, and I didn't know Large Mystery Box could just give me a Sanguine Assistant. That's nice. I am going to skip over Makeshift Golem, and we're going to play double Pseudoscience here. I think Pseudoscience is our early game plan. Now, if this Rector guy burns out again, I'm going to be a little bit upset with him, but he's okay. Calculating my energy. One moment. Running the numbers. This goes here, of course. I think you're gonna play... I'm gonna play Shield Steward, Wicklash, Tooth here, right? Sorry, this is Spear Steward, my mistake. But like Spear Steward, Wicklash, Scissor Hands, Tooth looks fine. And that cleans up. I take the 1. I'm a little worried about my HP. I'll probably Pyre HP path in the next one. Or in the next area, I should say. As long as no enemies are dying, I'm pretty happy here. Now, I will lose a multi-strike, but I think the Mystery Box paying us out with a bunch of extra value here is quite good. Oh yeah, because he dies to the Spearman. That makes sense. I could like... No, I can't Scissor Hands an enemy. So we're just giving a little rage over to Archeon, which isn't that bad. And remember the biggest strength of this run? Money. We're gonna be rich. Guess I should throw this drag away. Why not, right? He is gonna rage up quite a bit, but I think it'll be okay. It'd be a little better if I had another Vampire's Tooth. Endless. Whoa. Weird. You cannot use Endless to get Endless Grafts. Don't think about that, it doesn't work. Spiky Skin, I guess. I mean, it is value, right? It is +3. What am I endlessing? Rector, probably? Yeah, definitely Rector. That should win me Relentless. No problem. Now, do I want Wicklash? Or do I want to draw... I have another Sanguine Assistant. Do I want to draw Pseudoscience or do I want to buff Rector? I probably want to draw Pseudoscience here. I need to sit up, I need to enunciate. I feel like I am not speaking very clearly. Let me work on that. Sanguine Assistant. Oh my god, get farmed? Damn, what an idiot. Why would this moron of a boss ever try to face me when I'm just a superior being? I don't get it. What was he thinking coming up against me when I would just pull Dispel all buffs on him right before Relentless? What a buffoon. What a Moran. Honestly, cart this guy's dead body off the field. Get him out of here. Double-edged bear, pretty good. Shout out to Richard Garfield for this one. The Garfield contraption has won another round. And we will pseudoscience for nothing, but that's fine. It is gonna fill my deck with trash, but it is pretty good since my deck is already nothing. So getting some trash is cool. Twisted Assistant? Yeah, the Garfield machine is just pumping out free value here. I may as well play Rector, right? No reason not to. And pseudoscience is fine as well. I think this thing just like doubled my expected scaling, which is quite nice. Here's Insatiable Hunger, fellas. It generated me, I believe, 4 assistants there. That's really good. Home of Horrors, Sacrificial Resurrection, Wickless Recruitment. Can remove corruption in the... Oh yeah, I should take this for removing corruption in the Titans. Melee weakness on Savagery. I think this card makes a lot of sense. Tome of Horrors is also very good, but I think it's really awkward here since we don't have any reanimators. So we'll do recruitment. Hook Hand of the Cardor Man? I don't know. I think Meat Hook doesn't really fit in this one. To be honest. I don't think I need him. Maybe I should take him. But if I'm gonna take space, I don't know. I guess I could make him tiny. He's pretty easy to add in. I'm gonna take draw here first, and then we're gonna take energy most likely. But it might be space. I wish I could see what I was gonna see in that steel shop up there. Oh well. The magic shop is nice here, mostly for the HP. Although nothing else is really all that good. Maybe I can get HP later. Trinket shop, and then HP at the... No, okay. So there's no HP for 3 rings. I'm gonna go left now and grab some HP, because we also get this armory. A bunch of trash, but we still get it. Steward's Quarters actually might be best here, because I don't have enough space, but this would give me space to play Pincushion, Meat Hook, or just triple Pincushion. So yeah, I'll take Steward's Quarters. This is a good find. Intrinsic, Holdover. Man, in a world where I have a different melting card here, this game ends, which is pretty sad. 1 Dripfall and the run ends in this shop. Unfortunately, I might play Intrinsic, Holdover, Pseudoscience. It's very small value, but it's value. I'm gonna play Intrinsic Pseudoscience. Am I gonna give a holdover? I don't think so. I think the honest best thing to do here is get rid of some trash from this deck. The big value point is that because we have Tycoon and all of these units, we're going to be rich. So I'm gonna go ahead and ditch a bunch of trash. And I didn't take Steward's Quarters for the Stewards here, so I think that's a fine play. We're gonna let Burn Bright Rector go all the way. We'll see what we can get up to here. -1 energy doesn't bother me. Although it does mean I have 1 deployment energy. That's a little bit gross. Yeah, Pincushion 75. Based on what I was expecting he would be at 63. So we're up 12, basically. I am placing Rector bottom 4. Oh, Spike of the Legion. Cool. Assistant. Drag. I could Wicklash Rector to a point where he clears the heavies, which is good. I don't think I will ever reach a problem here of not being able to kill or not being able to get enough scaling done. I think I should always be fine. Yeah, this looks right. And then Tycoon goes middle floor to make us a bunch of money. Wicklash goes here. Scissor Hands top floor. And I could risky Operation Rector. I think there's no reason not to. He's not getting hit, so I may as well just let him go +10, kill a heavy, and heal the full. This is probably my favorite fight to see in this ring. I feel like this is the fight that you're usually the most prepared for. Am I willing to play Calcified Ember here? I don't think so. I am willing to Wickless Recruit Rector. Oh, I see. And then you just horrify this guy. I see. And you go Scissor Hands, Vampire's Tooth. Is this 8, 16, 24? I can just kill Shield Steward. That looks good. And then we don't need Wicklash anymore, so it can go away. It's so fucked up, man. I'm just thinking about that second fight. It's so fucked up that I went to a magic shop with an extra burnout card to make Rector stronger, and then I bottom decked all three. It's fucked up. I'm sick of this twisted life. I'm sick of this reality. What's a nice guy like me gotta do to get ahead in life? No, this is the devil. Do not pseudoscience. Just pass. It's all good. Upper flesh, cool. I really want to play out this calcified ember, but I think it's going to be hard to find the turn for it. Could probably just put lifesteal on Rector and win Relentless, huh? Go ahead, Satan. Reanimate one? Alright. I accept. Alright, how's it looking, Rector? Not bad. Against a different boss, I think he would win this. Maybe if I give him spiky skin, he might actually win it. I'm just curious. No, okay. I just wanted to see. I'm always putting spiky skin on the top 4. I just was interested to see if he would win it. Nice try, Rector. Yeah, this is always going pseudoscience, spike my skin. Probably not gonna kill myself here. Seems impractical. Does makeshift golem make a difference here? Wow, he does. Cool. Bet if you do like risky operation, Rector kind of pops off here. Yeah. This is also not good, but I don't feel like I'm doing a game. Like I'm having too much fun. I should give myself an extra turn for scaling, because there's a chance that I get another assistant. But you know, it's a small chance. I'll live with it. Good job, Rector. Well played. Hollowed Halls. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's kind of good. Scale pincushion, spam Hollowed Halls? No, wait, it's terrible. How do I play Hollowed Halls with all of these fucking shitters? Maybe you just play Hollowed Halls as like a secondary plan because I'm not doing anything else in this run. Alright, I think I can justify it. Horrify, pretty good. This is a real tough choice. Both of these are not that good. Like, a steel shop is cool. A trinket shop is probably full of trash. But there's a lot of trinkets. We could just see something good. I think I should go steel. Now, Smidgestone Pincushion Hollowed Halls is not very good until we get Hollowed Halls locked in. These are bad. I should go steel shop. I should finish first. Plus 20, maybe one size. Probably one size meat hook here. Here, meat hook, take a large stone. I'm rich, you can have it. Plus 20 for Tycoon to take him to a nice 80. Nothing good. Oh well. Could play Endless on this guy for a bunch of armor, but I don't think that makes any sense. Disappointing. No multi-strike. These all suck. Give me 10 gold. I'm never taking anything from any of these. Ooh, 20 gold? Space Prism? Wow. Actually, Space Prism Hollowed Halls is kind of cute. But I don't think it's worth taking. Maybe it's good here. I don't know. Hollowed Halls is going to take a long time to scale up to a point where it's actually doing anything, and it's very unlikely to do anything in the Savagery Seraph, but I think it's okay to take because there is nothing to do in this deck to begin with. I am at the mercy of Mr. Garfield and his funny large box. We're rich, so we can skip trials. That's the good news. And we can do Tycoon, Rector, Pincushion. Weaponized prosthetic. There it is. These zealots are gonna be kind of scary. So we're gonna feed them quite a bit. There's no hallowed halls to be had here. It's definitely bad. If you remove the equipment, do you get it? No, I didn't think so. I was just curious. Figured I'd try it out. You got Dr. Egg, nothing. Should I makeshift golem top floor? Meh, I guess. Kinda like, why not? Yeah, Howard Halls isn't gonna do anything for a while. It's probably not gonna do anything, period, but there's a chance it does something, so I think it was worthwhile to grab it. A second wickless recruitment. He's extra wickless. Oh, I see the problem here. Reanimate. And I don't kill those guys. That's a bit of a big problem, actually. I'm gonna take a lot of damage in this fight if I play it like this. So what's wrong and how do we fix it? Well, it's actually pretty easy to fix. I just need to reposition my floors a little bit. I need it to be Pincushion middle because Rector's relatively bad, not useless. And then Rector and a bunch of dregs top floor probably. But if I get spikes out of pseudoscience, everything changes. Wow, cool pseudoscience, very nice. We can do Pincushion, scaling. I'll just play Meat Hook, right? And then I don't have to worry about it so much. Big Lashing Rector, he's just too far away. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get rid of this calcified Ember, man. I don't know if it's ever gonna be time to be rid of this thing. One day, maybe. Okay. Combustion suit. Wow, that works too. Give me tooth. Combustion suit? That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Thanks, Mr. Garfield. Another W for the Garfield contraption. I might just have to stop playing cards here, is all. Should not horrify anything here. Might just have to stop playing spells on the top, or not spells, but new equipment on the top floor. Which is also fine, I suppose. We are 130, 130. We're already pretty far ahead of schedule. Thinking, give me a sec. Calculating, planning, playing drag. Yeah, I think the Scissor Hands griefs me. I don't think it's worth playing. He has a reanimate on him, you never know. It could be good. Eventually, I think I will start to turn all of this money into something meaningful. I do hope. Remnant Host. Cool. A lot of these cards, though, just absolutely useless. Burnout and debuff. Yeah, sadly, the Wickless Recruitment is worse than what I wanted it to be here, which would have been not Fatal Melting. What is that card called? Resin Removal. That's the one. Would have liked it to be Resin Removal here. Lifesteal, Reanimate. There's no reason not to play Hollowed Halls here. I guess I feed a bunch of Harvests. or actually 0 value. But I get a lot of harvests, and that's pretty cool. I like money. Hopefully, I mean, I can just daze him if it's bad. I should have actually Wickless recruitmented this drag for safety. That would have been nice. I'm a little worried I don't have the damage to kill this boss, or like the number of hits to kill this boss. But I think I should be okay. It's 20 reanimate though. Eep. Okay, we got the boy with the Wicklash into the Wickless recruitment. He's on the team. We'll get him, killers. Alright. Didn't end up having to replay this one. All is well. Can't complain. Mr. Garfield carries another fight. Wouldn't it be crazy if I didn't get another multi-strike on this run? I think that would be really something. Engulfed in Smoke, very good for savagery. Pro unit apply plus 40 and 0 energy. Imagine Endless on Pincushion. And then now this is tech I haven't played, but I'm aware of its existence. You play Endless on a unit, scrap for parts to draw the unit with plus 40, right? And then you, with Endless, they're now free, and then you brain transfer them every turn. And that scales up ridiculously. I'm down to take it because there's basically nothing else to do. Although, actually, I should just take Replicator Ray. All of that setup, or I could just take Replicator Ray. Tough choice. So which way should I pass here, do you think? Arm Shop or Magic Shop? Magic Shop has a lot of good hits now. Engulf in Smoke, Horrify, Replicator Ray. So the actual answer to this question depends on the future. Probably I go to this Magic Shop, but I might whiff here. I still think we go Arms. I'm gonna walk into this Arm Shop and I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm gonna go, why the fuck did I do this? Ready? Oh, Combustion Suit, that's good. Yeah, this isn't very good. A Zone of Silence would be kind of nice here. I'm gonna take cheap equipment for Pincushion just to scale him a little bit, I guess, because we can always pay for the removal. Overgrowth Carapace to scale Mr. Hook? That sounds really bad. That sounds quite not good. I think I'm gonna kill off all these burnout extenders now. I have Wickless. No, but like Rector's useful. What should I get rid of then? I guess the Drags? Yeah, probably the Makeshift Golem. He's too expensive. That guy. I think... Honestly, I probably should just get rid of Hollowed Halls. I thought I was going to play this. It's actually just so terrible. And now I have other things I would rather play. The upgrades I would put on Hollowed Halls. I'm gonna ditch it. Sorry, Hollowed Halls fans. I don't think it's like a terrible choice to give it a shot, but it doesn't work out. We're gonna pay 75 to deployable the Steward's Quarters as well, since I don't have anything else to do with it. Let's just take energy from here. We'll have 5 energy to play off of. Not too bad. And so we'll play Steward's Quarters, Pincushion, Tycoon, Rector. I think that's the line right now. Wonder if this is the line. Maybe I should just play bottom floor. It's just really tough to play bottom floor because you can't kill your assistants off very easily. But if it's just Pincushion down here... I do need to play bottom floor. I apologize. Lots of restarting in this one. I'm not playing my best. I'm just kind of like autopiloting positioning here. Let's do this instead. This is much better. And then Rector here. This makes a lot more sense. We get all the same draws, which is cool at least. Yeah, now we can do this, this. You're here. You're up here. I'm subsuming you. I get a little less money for playing it like this because I don't quite get to kill as many units. But it's an okay trade. It's here. Oh hey, it's brain transfer. Weird. Well, we just got Replicator Ray, so we're just gonna Replicator Ray now. And that fixes pretty much all of my troubles. Now just make sure we're killing the correct one, which is the front one. Or sorry, scaling the correct one, which is the front one. And unfortunately, the biggest problem with this is that I won't get to scale as much, but I think it's good to trade off some scaling for living the fight. I almost disrespected Meat Kale, and I mean, I did disrespect Meat Kale, I just realized that I made a mistake pretty quickly. Oh, he ate something. Ew. Not very cool. Yeah, I just put a lifesteal on this front guy and then I can't take any damage. And I'm still making decent money here. Rector? Classic. The Rector Classic right there. There's nothing to reanimate. Or sorry, reform. By mistake. I'm thinking about it, give me a sec. I think we want to play like Purifying Cleanse so that I get this Vampire's Tooth later. I could gain some value, but I'm pretty sure I just scale. I actually think there's nothing else that I need to do here except for scale. And remove is unstable. Alright, nothing to do this turn. The Wigless recruitment still matters for clearing corruption, I believe. I think it will come in handy later. Just have to keep it in mind. Yeah, isn't it always better to not brain transfer? Maybe if I had a sweeper. I can play Scissor Hands on this turn because I can also stealth. And we'll get lifesteal back shortly. I don't even want to look at this guy. Come on, Rector. No, I'm not happy with you. You know what? I'm gonna horrify you. Welcome back from the dead, bitch. Sit in terror. Be afraid. Makes me feel better, alright? Oh, why are you doing this? I gotta feel something. Someone has to suffer for my mistakes, and it's not gonna be me. I'll tell you that shit right now. Little error. This one doesn't matter. I'm definitely winning. Yeah, we look fine. Oh, mine's of their own. Oh, I never equipped him. Alright. I guess you may as well still do it and then just horrify the dude. Here you go, Rector. No more burnout for you. And we win. And we win. Good job, everybody. Pat yourselves on the back. Thinking about scaling that subsuming blade for a second there. Oh, wait, I need to go scale that thing. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Revenant Pact, Sacrificial Resurrection. Well, I'm glad I didn't take Scrap for Parts hoping for brain transfer here. I'll just say that. This is energy, I believe. And Scale Shot. Also HP. Multi-strike? Surely I don't go double dry. I think there's actually nothing else to buy. It's just multi-strike. Man, this game sucks. Well, nothing to do but take another pincushion, I suppose. 147 times 2? I think, unfortunately, it's not enough. Oh, it's definitely not very good in here. Skip the trial, at least. And we'll go... Well, I would like to play... I guess you can just play it like this, yeah. I should have upgraded one of these, for sure. But I am going to the other steel shop. if that's unclear. I'm going other steel shops so that we can get a third pin cushion in case we mega low roll. Uh-oh, I drew replicator ray before I got an equipment. Uh-oh. That's not good. Pseudoscience, do something. There's nothing to do, is there? Just sit here in sorrow. I understand. At least we can Liquid Recruitment the pin cushion. It's not an extinguish trigger. Still an interesting thought. Yeah, this is the problem. None of my assistants are gonna die. And then I'm gonna struggle to scale. I think you have to play it like this, unfortunately. It's just kind of gross. I need to let an enemy get by me. Probably. Not that I have like a choice in the matter. Anything. But if I take a bunch of curses here, I think this fight is maybe actually just fine, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's actually not that big of a deal. I don't know. I need to keep the unstable guy on the board. I think he's kind of important. I'm gonna start playing these. If I daze him, does he live? He does live. I wonder if that's okay. I bet it is, because Rector's sitting up there with a big 210. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, good time for stealth. But I can't re-daze him. The whole point of making him live was so that I could get him to kill my assistants. But now it's not even looking that good, is it? Now it's not even looking good. Now it's looking bad. What the hell? Because now he's gonna go hit me. A classic problem of this clan. Honestly, man, I'm replaying this fight. I don't care anymore. I've seen the future, I've seen the past. I'm just gonna Wickless Tycoon bottom 4. It just doesn't make any sense to play it the way that I did. I'm gonna Steward's Quarters here to have extra room to play all the assistants out. And we're gonna use Meat Hook as a tank for Rector, I guess. I don't know. Like, I must get value out of this, right? Surely it's the right idea. Go up here, give Rector +10 and recruit him. Surely this is worth 1 curse per turn, right? I gotta be a little less I gotta be less afraid of these curses, man. That's all I can say about it. I'm like forcing myself to make bad plays to try to min-max curse survivability. Like the curses are killing me here. Yeah, I can't. I have 5 energy and 6 draw, and I'm thinking to myself, I can't afford to draw 1 curse. Ridiculous. Keep me scaling. Oh man, it's over. I played a curse. I don't know. Embarrassing stuff from me today, I gotta say. Not my greatest showing. All around. I could actually just bring Rector on the floor. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's not like I need anything open on this floor for any reason. Crushing Demise? Call it? Heads or tails? Should maybe scale the other one, or like I should probably scale this one and then have lifesteal on the other one or something. I don't know. Pseudoscience me. It's all the same. I just want to scale 1 up so that I get value from the next fight, or from the next ring, right? Because I want to get a maximized one of these guys. Oh man, 2 curses. It's over for me, man. I can't come back from this. Oh, replicator ray. What the hell? Cool. I wonder if I should replicator ray this one. Probably not. And I go scissor hands in the front. And I'm gonna take 12 damage to stealth here, but it's worth it. May as well grab this. I think the stealth is worth it, because I'm actually not 100% sure I beat the boss here. Since I ditched my lifesteal, I'm a little worried. Oh, I need the spikes. That's what's been killing these guys. I didn't realize. I didn't notice it was those spikes killing them. That's okay. We'll do a nuke on these guys, and that should clean up pretty nicely. Lifesteal 2, and take off your corruption. Scale up a little bit. Goodbye, Wickless Tycoon. Thank you for the money. Well, I think one of these guys will live, technically, because of... Oh no, because he detonates twice. Very cool. Does make sense. Okay, we go like pseudoscience, curse. I mean, surely this floor wins, right? There's no way this floor loses. I refuse to believe it's even conceivable. Surely if I get to a floor of 4 174 times 2s. Sorry, one of them's 147. Like, surely on average you get here and you win fights, right? It must be. Here, go get in there, buddy. Go beat ass. Have fun. I don't know how we'll do in the Savagery Seraph. I think every other Seraph would have been fine here, but Savagery Seraph is a little tough. The good news is I have $1,000. Organ Harvester. Honestly, I think any equipment is good here. We can just pay to remove the Ember if we need to. And here I go. Thank God, another multi-strike. I wouldn't normally greed like this. Normally I would preach to settle, but in a run without a sweeper going into Savagery, you do need to do a lot of damage. You need to like hyper optimize. I think 3 different kinds of cards is not too crazy. Surgeon Suture is also really good for Pincushion. Survivability through the roof for this guy. Draw a room? I don't have a room. I don't have a room that I can draw. Obviously, I have Steward's Quarters. I'm not a fool. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch these cards. These burnouts are nothing to me, man. And I think that there is no reason not to grab, like, probably Titanite on this Pincushion would not hurt. But then I have to scale him instead. But it's like, you know, it matters. The difference in damage actually matters a bit, I believe. If I smidge him, I can play all 3 Pincushions without the Steward's Quarters, which is meaningless. It's somewhere between meaningless and harmful. But having 1 extra space is like bad for the first hit because you're gonna tank a melee weakness hit on a unit and then you're gonna take like a big hit from someone else. I don't know. I think this is bad. Let me roll. I want Titanite now. Okay, well I got a bunch of trash. Smidgestone was the correct choice. I guess I'll play Reanimate 1 on this guy. What's in the trinket shop here? Old Braces, Footstool, Crown of the Eternal for Dante, or not for Dante, for Rector is good, actually. Let me buy 1 removal, and I will pay this removal for... I think I will pay for the Calcified Ember, because it's basically the same as paying for a removal of a drag, but the drags are a little cheaper to play. And then I'll play Crown of the Eternal, and I will duplicate this guy. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I guess if I took a smidge stone, I could have fit Meat Hook on the floor. That might have been a good choice. Anyway, we're gonna play Rector bottom floor and let him tank the hits from the Savagery Griffin Riders here. Could have played Dualism Meat Hook as well. I can tell you I'm not recording another one out of this because I am making a lot of weird mistakes that I should not be making. And I don't know why. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Okay, so we'll do first pseudoscience. We get spikes. We want sanguine assistant here. I want. So I probably just want to like. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I probably want to do like organ harvester here. Oh, true. Versatile Ember Staff. Cool. Let me just replicate you. And now surely that's enough damage, right? Horrifying here is good just to buy me an extra turn before I start getting pummeled. I think is the idea. 200. This is alright. It's okay to stealth here as well, I think. But what I will probably do is just Vampire's Tooth the front line. And I will go in and I'll play... I'm gonna feed a bunch of harvesting here. But it's okay. I want these. I want to play Engulfed in Smoke, which doesn't cleanse my melee weakness, which I was liking on that turn, cleansing the melee weakness, but it's okay. No reason not to play this, right? So now the front guy should just sit here and stay full health forever because of lifesteal. The only thing that's kind of sad is if I bottom deck Wickless Recruitment, but that shit doesn't happen to me. It was a risk. This was a risk that I was willing to take. I don't mind it because if I miss, it's only really risking like, what? It's probably risking like 25 damage in somewhere in that range if I were to guess. Okay, so I should pick one of these guys and just scale him, is my feeling now. Which guy should I scale? Well, not the cardless one. So we'll do this one. But I should leave one of them. Okay, I should scale like this. So I want this one to have Tooth. I want this one to have Explosion on strike so that he clears backline. And then I'll just let the last one have something else at random. Whatever we have left over, basically. I guess I can play Mixology. Sure, give me purple. Give me root. Melee weakness, fine. Yeah, the unstable is kind of important for clearing out the backline. I think it actually matters a bit to have it. Because now we start actually tanking damage. I can't stealth again. But I can double daze. How much do I care about this guy's quick? Like, not a lot. Doesn't actually change anything, because he's just killing guys that are dying, or they're just hitting into lifesteal anyway. We could play Pseudoscience, we could play Erratic Assistant, we could play Doomed Explosive for later, Drag for now. And then I'll just put whatever in this back guy. I need to not sweat the scaling. It's really hard to not sweat the scaling, but I need to not sweat the scaling. Yeah, Wickless Recruitment. I know that guy. What's he doing here? Why was he taking damage? Oh, because he's not getting to hit anything because every enemy's dying. I see. I'll just start pseudosciencing at random here. I don't know. I need to move on. I feel like we're good here. Melee weakness 2, melee weakness 3, end turn. Yeah. 4 pin cushions with high numbers. That's the game plan here. And it works out. There's another pseudoscience, another reanimate. Nothing to horrify, they're not hitting me. I'll hit him with the melee weakness, why not? Maybe I make a little money, why not? Why not, why not? I'll horrify him, I guess it's fine. It makes no difference at this point. I am guaranteed 10 damage here, by the way, just forced. That is how it works in this fight. If you play a floor higher than bottom floor, which I think we are supposed to do here, but if you do that, the game does say, okay, that's cool, 10 damage to Pyre for your troubles. You have to pay the tax. And I can afford my taxes this year, so it's okay. The tax, of course, which I will continue to argue against, is that these two guys are 425 resolve dudes, so they get to guaranteed hit you. Because unless you kill on bottom floor, they hit you. And unfortunately, I do not kill on bottom floor here. So alas. I guess if you could kill him, it would work as well, but I cannot. He rages even in Relentless on them? That's kind of wild, actually. Ouch, -10. Just a little bit of damage. We'll stealth. Alright. Oh, I missed 3-3 there. I forgot to hit buttons. Sorry. Okay, how do we end with Pincushion? What's he at? 195 times 3? It's a bit higher than I expected thanks to the mystery box. Thank you, Mr. Garfield. Carried by the large mystery box for once. It really did change things here. And carried by Melting's ability to make infinity money. Not a crazy thing, I suppose. I want to play Meat Hook, Rector, bottom floor. Oh, I should probably play Meat Hook Tycoon, bottom floor, Rector, top floor. Yeah, I've already lost the badge, I can undo. Let's play Meat Hook, Tycoon, bottom floor, Rector, middle floor, Pincushion. Oh, I can't play both of those units, that's right. I knew I was forgetting something. That's why I was doing Meat Hook Rector. So we'll just split them. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm 1 energy short though for that play. We Meat Hook to stun, we assistant, pseudoscience, assistant, drag, stealth. Go suit back here. That's right. Oh yeah, if you're top floor, you get the faster animation for the attack. They just like bark, bark, bark on them. On the entropy. It's bugged, so if you're on the bottom floor, the animation is quite a bit slower. Crazy that I have to play another card for him to not take damage there. Okay, so it's just going to be Vampire's Tooth on the front line, and then we use Scissor Hands to duplicate someone. That's why I put the Combustion Suit in the back, so that I could duplicate the guy with the very slightly higher stats. It is acceptable. I guess I could live with a little less scaling. It actually makes no difference, right? I am not gaining anything by scaling more or less in this fight, but I'm like, my brain is broken. I'm fried. I'm absolutely fried in this run. He burned out. It's okay, Rector. I don't forgive you, but it's okay, Rector. I will never forgive you for this, though. Don't get it twisted. You dumb, stupid idiot. I will never recover from the burnout in that second fight. I will never trust this champion again. For me, it's Harvest for the rest of time. I'm afraid. There's no reason to replicate Array. He's dead next time I see him anyway. No enemy's gonna go by me. We're just waiting. Nothing matters now. We're just waiting. I don't need to play out my equipments to scale or anything. I'm just waiting for Dominion to die. That's his name. Corruption guy. This dude. Hey, Wickless recruit. Cool. Streamer order! Yeah, I'm not undoing. I've had enough. I refuse. I can't believe this meat hook is still alive. I've thrown so many things in front of him for him to live this long. Kind of ridiculous. I'm just tanking these sweepers too. How about it? Can you live another round, meat hook? He can. He certainly can. Here's another tooth, G. You almost dead yet? Can I go home yet? No? Okay. Well, I maximized the amount of value I could possibly save in the savagery here. No doubt about that. Absolutely maximized what I could get out of that. And it's time. Let me out. An interesting run though, for sure. The no pings in the early game was kind of tough. And I'm never happy when I have to replay fight 1. But hey, sometimes it happens, right? Or not fight 1, fight 2. Sometimes it happens though. I think the moral of this story is that this is a run where I gambled and lost. But I actually don't think it's wrong to make the gamble I made in the second ring. I took a lot of things that should have made my early game very strong, and then they were all at the bottom of my deck, and I drew a bunch of nothing instead. So realistically, if you look at that fight 2 undo, it was just, I got super unlucky. If I was paying closer attention and thinking about how I could get super unlucky, that fight would not have been, or it wouldn't have required a restart. But whatever. Who fucking cares? There's like one person ever, or like probably like 2 people ever who have been like, streamer, you had to undo, so the streak is invalid, and I just fight with the straw man eternally. Who gives a fuck, man? If you think it's so easy, you go win 79 runs in a row and use undos. Have fun. I bet you could do it, actually. I think it's pretty doable. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.